May 7th is the start of America's new ID program. We're about 3 weeks away, and the White House wants to make sure you're ready. 10 on your side's Nick Broadway has the details.
The Real ID deadline is almost here, but are Americans ready? The federal government is making a big push to encourage people to check their IDs before May 7th. That's when federal officials will start looking for either a small star or a small flag on your driver's license or ID card to make sure it's compliant with the new rules enabling information sharing between the states and the feds.
That information is not going to be any biometric information. It'll just allow people to get an ID that they should be on our planes. They should be people that are United States residencies.
The biggest difference for Americans will come at airports. You'll need a real ID to board a plane, and if you don't have one, you can expect some delays.
I mean, people could show up to the airport and not even be able to get onto their flight, which would be terrible.
Homeland Security reports it's getting close to universal compliance in the states that were early adopters of the Real ID program, and they're expecting to see similar numbers nationwide.
We already have 81% compliance of all travelers already have a Real ID and already use it. So that's why TSA is working so hard to educate people ahead of the deadline.
DMVs across the country are now reporting long lines as people scramble to get the new IDs ahead of the deadline, and some are worried they might be out of time.
I just got here. I didn't really expect too much of a wait time, but they said it's about 3 hours to get the Real ID, so I'm going to have to come back on a different day.
If you cannot get your Real ID before May 7th, TSA says you can still use your passport to board domestic flights. Nick Broadway, 10 on your side.
Well, have you gotten your Real ID yet? That's today's poll question on wavy.com. The answer with the most responses so far is yes. We want to hear from you, though. Log on and vote.